Hello folks, I'm just getting set up here, you have to give me a couple minutes. I'm just fixing the chat. Hi, this is going through. Looks fine. If I put it in the top left edge, that'll do. Okay, we should be green. Okie dokie, let's get this underway. Now what am I going to fly? Well, I get to choose. Start off with something easy because I haven't played War Thunder in a couple of days. Ever since doing that Tempest 2 review, I'll start off with the Spitfire Mark 2B and just ease myself up. I've got 2.5 hours to mess around. Oh honey, do the mess around. Let's have some fun. But one last quick check. Okay, here we go. I need to get back in the swing of this again. And if nobody tunes in tonight, well, nobody tunes in. I just roll with what happens. So online. Get lights on. 2.2 to 2.5. We'll go to 2.9 to a 400. So we're building so much speed. Now let's wind this 109 up. Go a little bit higher first. Got to get that altitude advantage. Which we've now got. Yak 9 is a good target. But we'll pretend we're going for the 109 for the time being. Oh, Yak 9 has decided to go for Ardornia. Let's get him. There we go. And up. Mark 2B is always a nice plane to get warmed up on. I know for a lot of people the Spitfire Mark 2B is seen as the must-have plane in the Brits, whether it be in arcade mode or alternatively in realistic mode. In fact, I believe I've seen a number of YouTube videos where people have said that the Mark 2B Spitfire is probably the best plane in realistic for its tier and battle rating. Unfortunately, I can't really comment on that because I don't play enough realistic to have an actual opinion. In fact, I've only flown the Mark 2B a couple of times in realistic. It's alright, the roll rate at high speed isn't desirable. Oh, thanks, Blaster. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, the stream chat's only just refreshed for me, so you might have put that a little while back. It's been a bit slow today. So thank you for that. It has been one hell of a day. An incredible day, I must say. Cannot afford for that yak to come after me. So we go up. We are going to cut over the top of the Corsair. I know they've got really good climb rates now, but he shouldn't have the ability to hang. Miscalculation may have occurred here. Oh no, energy retention is holding strong. And back up. Corsair's just got a slight edge in energy retention now, got to remember that. And durability. Yeah, he hasn't got anything left. Bye. He's missing at least 2 key components. I saw a wing fly off, and yeah, there goes the SOB. And for those of you who do regularly play with me on DMH, or whether you're just a general subscriber, if you're wondering whether I'm accepting anyone playing alongside me tonight, hate to say this, not tonight. Today, this live stream is all about just relaxing and enjoying the fact that I've turned 23. Yeah, bloody hell, 23 years old, never thought I'd make it there. Bombers. They all think they're fighter aircraft these days. AR2s in particular can act as fighters, so can SB2Ms. In fact, I will go ahead and say that the SB2M at its battle rating and tier, the SB2M 103, the first one that gets the free 500 kilogram bomb load, is perhaps the ultimate plane at its battle rating. It can buy out an airfield quite quickly with a maximum reload. It can turn fight with half the planes it actually sees, and it's got those frontal guns which, if you've got fully spec gunners, will cut things apart by setting them on fire. This Kingcobra has got the ability to zoom out over the top of me, but he hasn't got the ability to dodge that. So that P-39 on the other hand could be a pickle. Hey Scorpion, thanks dude. And Matt, likewise, thank you very much. Hey, we've got that Heinkel 111 as well. Woohoo! Ace in the day already. P-39 may want to come up, but we're going to go up. We're going to have a little bit of fun.
We're going to go a little bridge. Oh, Yogi Ben.
Hey Ben. Sorry, Hill Murray. So used to calling you Ben. Thanks, dude. Can I? No. Oh wait, squad mates is in people I normally play with on the DMHTS. Yep, but otherwise, I'm playing by myself tonight, Matt. Yeah, Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that fire's getting bigger and bigger. We're having a good day. Oh yes. Now, next live stream I do of War Thunder, I'll happily invite people in, but this is the TX 141 show tonight. Sorry, that's really selfish of me, I know. But I don't do it enough actually when I think about it. I don't play enough, and perhaps that's why it takes me so long to do reviews some days. That Tempest 2 review actually took me twice as long as I expected. Because I'll be honest folks, to give you a bit of backstory in there, I had a 9-to-1 kill to death ratio with the Tempest 2 before I started actually filming for the review. That KD has now gone down to 7-to-1, and the reason is because all the way through flying it, recreationally, oh hello Maddox, sorry, TX1 I didn't realise who you were, Maddox, sorry about that. The reason I got that 9-to-1 kill to death ratio is because I was always flying alongside people who I was in communication with. Now, that's a credit to teamwork, but at the same time what it's meant is a lot of the time when I've put myself into situations I've been complacent. We all get complacent when flying alongside teammates, whether we like to admit it or not. And as a result, when I started flying solo, I'd start getting ripped to pieces by people because I'm thinking to myself, well, someone's going to be there to cover my back. It's your birthday, who cares? Yep, true. And we'll take that. That 109, sorry, 190. Here's going down gradually. That Focke-Wulf could be a challenger. But yeah, just complacency, and then I've had to pick myself up, pick all the pieces up. Well, that's the way some days it has to be done. IL-4, let's go and kill the thing with the 12.7 in its nose. Oh, I had to load of messages. I don't know what that's about. Have a look in a minute. Oh, we're on 7. IL-4 then. It's all an illusion. Yeah, sorry for the really bad pun. And I've got that Focke-Wulf for 90. That's 8. Corsair. I really want to get that Corsair, but yeah, I know what's going to happen when I do. IL-4 is zip-zap dibbly-dappling. I just hanging around, not really doing anything. Now he's diving. And he's got the LA5 chasing him anyway. Oh, I can bully the P38. Bullet here. Go. I'll be honest, I haven't actually reviewed the Spitfire Mark 2B yet. I haven't really felt a need to. I think this is universally a plane that the majority of players, unless you're brand new to this game, and I mean really new, as in just joined yesterday, the majority of players know and love. I believe the hype about it, but at the same time, there's some things that undermine it, and its roll rate at moderate speed. I say that 230 km an hour, it's rolling like a champ. But its roll rate at higher speeds, I should really say, is a key weak point, and also I feel it's a plane that you can depend too much on sometimes. I mean, here we're already 9 for 0, and we haven't even, to be honest, really pushed ourselves. I don't mean that in a nasty way, but this is sort of a rollback plane. If everything's going to hell, just bring out the Mark 2B and it'll cure your bad day. But then again, some planes are probably meant to be like that in this game. It's like playing a first-person shooter and knowing that you're going to experiment with a new assault rifle you've unlocked, but because that's not working, you resort to your really old assault rifle you've been using for the last 20 games. I do that a lot in Rainbow Six Siege now. I try and use different characters. When it all goes to poop, change it up. Andy Gurovich. Flip, not tonight, mate. This is just for me tonight. Don't mean that disrespectfully, but I've only got 2.5 hours. I'm going to spend some time with the family. They deserve it. Shit! Gotcha! Alley-oop! You don't have to die straight away. But Flip, we do need to discuss flying together, I must admit. Yeah, so I'm only going to be on where we'll be about another 2 hours and 15 minutes and yeah, spend some time with the family. Just chill out and enjoy the weekend. Don't do it enough. Speed 2M. I think this game is going to go down to the long haul, which is nice. Nice big set of stones in my pocket. Another course there. I wonder if that's the same guy coming out again, hoping to bring me down. Oh yeah, and also one thing I've noticed at very high tiers, i.e. battle rating 6.0 and higher, the player population up there, even at peak time, is very limited to a small bunch of people usually. You may have noticed in the review that I actually went up against the same set of people in the 2 games I played. And that's no disrespect to the way things go, but yeah, it's a little bit irritating when you've got to keep facing the same bunch of people, because in the end, they know your name, you know their name. And one guy in particular spent a good portion of his games only going for me. Evening, Jonathan Thomas. Just feels so easy in this plane. Ben, to answer your question, I had the day off, and not only that, I went clay pigeon shooting for the first time. I actually got to fire a shotgun. I've never done that before, and I will be definitely taking it up as a recreational activity. Clay pigeon shooting, not just shooting a shotgun at people, because that's not the way it goes. But no, I've took the day off, made the most of it. Also played a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege before I went out, and that was hilarious. And this P38 is coming up at incredible. No, he's diving. Thought he was going to do the old launch. I guess not. But I will have that SB2M. Yeah, bang bang. Yeah, pull, pull, pull. No, no, not to think that people are calling me. It's telling the person who's looking after the clays to send up one flying. Or a pair of them. Hey Colin, how's it going? I haven't seen you in ages, dude. And thank you. Yoink. And I think that's going to be the 14th and final kill of this match. Don't think we're going to get anything else now, unless the enemy team just suddenly capture. You never know. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love this plane. Oh. Okay, so that was a nice easy one to get into the swing of it. I'm going to undermine my achievement in this game by actually pointing out that really we were able to get the altitude straight away, and we just feasted on what was below us. The only time we had a situation with that was with that Corsair to charge after us, but we managed to dogfight out the way by using our ability to stall out at a lower speed and keep turning over the top of them, so there was that. Oh boy. Oh sorry, I had it on mine. I thought I just filled up the kill feed. I was going to say, that's not what normally happens. Okay, well that's one game. Oh bloody hell, I'm getting messages left, right and centre. Hey all. Hi Mr. B17, that is true. Happy birthday, you imperial bastard. Thank you, Baron. Haven't seen you in ages. B17 fan is an absolutely awesome dude. I'd like to point that out. Well, in fact, anyone... Oh, Baron, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that. Nope, Sick Boy live streaming and flying solo. I shouldn't really advertise to my own people, but, well, they're not my people. I'm part of a selected group. Hey Twister, also known as Nightmare Foxy by looks of things. Welcome to the stream. I can't tell what that picture's meant to be. There's some sort of red squiggle in the centre of it. Thanks dude, and it's great that you enjoy the content. Alrighty. Good luck. Okay folks, so I'm gonna do one more where I'm just gonna select a plane at random. Oh, and somebody's already taken... Oh, sorry, Baron's already taken the emphasis of selection. You know what, let's fly the MC202, why not? Hey, Lassie, how's it going, dude? Not Lassie. Lassie. That's it, Lassie. Right, where's the MC202? I have not flown this in a bloody decade. I won't be in there 17, not tonight. Okay, 2, 3, 1. Tell you what, this is going to be a bit silly if I do it, see if I know. I'll try my best to cover them in pasta. I'll put myself into a well, it'll be roughly a 2 point. I'll put myself into a 2.7 if I can, and come on, where is it? There we go. Right, I can't make any promises, folks. This is probably going to go horrifically wrong. Ow, it's an air-dom. This. Baron, if you're happier, keep supplying the pasta in the live stream chat. We'll see how many we can bring down. Let's go stealth on everything. That's what I'm going to be doing after this. I'll be watching the Minion movie. Because why not? And also, see you later, dude. Can we stealth just to see? What was I going to say? I'm going to have to confess that, by the way, folks. After doing that World of Warships live stream for 6 hours straight last week, I really did not feel well the day after. I will not be doing live streams as long as that ever again, even if somebody pops on at last minute and misses the stream. I'm not doing that again. Not unless I've had a good 10 hours sleep beforehand. We've got a really bad climb angle here, but the only foe that's coming up... we're actually holding the speed at this angle, which is good. The only potential threat is that KI-43 in the background. I hope it all goes well for you, Foxy. So I would usually have an open door invite to anyone who wants to join in, but today, just going to keep it solo. T-43 is not really going to prod. Yeah. It's the only thing I don't like about Dom is when nobody wants to prod high altitude. Then again, I am flying at a lower battle rate, which we shouldn't assume. It does mean that in general people are less inclined to look upwards because the planes don't perform as well as you go to higher altitude. Okay, boom and zoom. Keeping in mind that P400 is actually causing issues. What I should also do is cause a lot of bait. Like people will see me up high, or see myself in the 109 up high, and land up. Got the speed advantage. The P400 has just come out of a drop, but they don't. Ah, I'm not going to kill their pilot. I would play ground forces. I just prefer air battles at the moment. I prefer Armoured Warfare as a game for ground forces for some reason right now. I just love that game. I don't know why. Just love driving a Centurion, not a Centurion. How dare I say Centurion? I mean Chieftain, or a T-72 Ural, and blowing stuff up with that. I'm going to do something stupid here because I think I can get this right. Okay, I just flew through him. Okay, note to self, Cow-10s still don't stall out. Mind you, it is a biplane. But there's proof MC200 can just sight through aircraft. That was a really big miscalculation on my part. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with Armoured Warfare. One big issue I have is the very poor, in my personal opinion when I last played it, so that was about 2 weeks ago, the really poor graphical optimization in that game, which means that some maps are just impossible to play at the same settings that you'd play every other map at. Dare I quote a map called the Narrows, which actually causes my PC to crash sometimes. I mean, I haven't got the most powerful PC, but when I can play every other map on ultra high settings, or just high settings, and then I have to put the Narrows down to low in order to be able to play it properly, well, you got an issue. But back to War Thunder and the pasta monster here. As I say, I'm running out of fuel. I only lost one side of the plane. I should have enough fuel on the other side. The amount of lead you got to give these guns. Can't have that great muzzle velocity then. P400 should not be our slingshot because he is coming from very poor position. Mind you, I thought that about the Ki-10 and look what happened there. Yep, got the stalwarts to occur. Yes! And then there's an E1. Well, I was going to run out of fuel anyway in 6 minutes, so... Oh, wrists. Oh, I don't have any backup planes. Pity. I know you'd all want to see this rather than me flying around in the E3. And up we go. No, with regards to the MC202, I let it down by doing that stupid head-on with the KI-10. Okay, this is still just like how I used to think it was, so we should be alright. I say should. Mind you, I'm capturing the zone. Slow riding, take it easy, don't die. Oh, I. Go away. Well, there's double spark. Oh good, now I've got to reload. Alley-oop. Yep. If you want to kill that badly, come get it. Although this plane is beginning to lose its controllability. Am I not dead yet? I don't know. I think I finally had someone latch on to me. Ah. Ah well. That's cool. Right, well that's that game out of the way. You just missed me fighting around a Junkers 87 G1 and somehow just being in the middle of the furball. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, they've changed the G1. You're telling me that I just flew it without an... Gaijin, please. Nah, it's not their fault. Fat. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll take it out once again, folks. That's a bit unfair, isn't it? Got it killed a bit quickly. Just because I was being an irrational monster. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's 16 of you tuning in already. Well, oh. And livestream chat moved up into the top corner. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, air targets. Yeah, that would probably be the better option. And we'll go with Omni. I'll keep that as stealth. 400 meter gun convergence for this playstyle is going to be alright. It's more of a generic middle ground. I'm throwing myself in as a boom and zoomer. Well, not really a boom and zoomer. Well, installer. Hello, F1. By the way, folks, after I've flown the MC202 again here, and regardless of what happens, I'll be moving on to a different lineup. If you'd like to make a recommendation for a plane you'd like to see, it has to be a fighter, and under battle rating 5.0, preferably, unless you really want to see something at higher tier, let me know and we'll make it happen. I was personally going to suggest that I would fly the... I don't know. You decide. And if somebody bloody well says B25 Mitchell, I'll kick you from the stream. Not really. Why am I? Oh, I love this map. Britain? I don't have the P38J or L, unfortunately, otherwise I would, Baron. That's a limitation as well. Go down. You always scythe. Bombers, when you do a fast pass on them, you never stay around. So if you scythe past, that means the gunners that are trying to shoot at you got the shortest time to converge. And the gunners who are trying to track onto you have got to track against the target at high velocity. But then again, because they're controlled by AI, the principle doesn't always apply. Let's say, get out of the stream, please. You've done it. Okay, yeah, these air target belts are quite good. Baron, thank you for giving me the pointer. Hurricane Mark 4? Okay, that's one suggestion. Have we got any advances on Anthony's Hurricane Mark 4 suggestion, or is everyone up for that? I'm very versed in the ways of pasta. Oh. That's a set of hits, another good. Heinkel 112A0, that's another good suggestion. Gonna do something dangerous here and try and chase down that 109. P47, so obviously the D variant, because I don't have the premium one. The roll rate on this plane is insane. It is indeed, Jenga. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you drop by. How long can I play with this guy for? Not much longer, to be honest. Skip. LA9 is, yeah, I've got the LA9 fully upgraded. That'd be a hilarious one to do. Oh, come on, pasta guns. Oh goodness, how is the little one? Okay, so we've got Heinkel 112's A0, a Hurricane Mark 4, and LA9. Well, we took Baron's suggestion first off, so we'll put the LA9 at the back of the queue. Hurricane Mark 4, I've already reviewed. And Heinkel 112 A0 I've never touched, but we have just flown Germany. Oh. We've also had a suggestion for the P47. Tell you what, I'll do Hurricane Mark 4 and then I'll do the Heinkel 112 A0. We'll do that for now. P63 is another good suggestion. Tell you what, I'll do the P63. I like that suggestion. I really like that. I haven't got the C5 upgraded. I've got the A10 fully upgraded and the A5 fully upgraded. We'll do the A10. And if that all falls down, we'll do the A5, and if that all falls down, we'll do the P47. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Okay, isn't it? Oh, triple airfield, Kursk. So long as we can go up at the start, use our really good performance down at moderate altitudes, we should be fine. 500 meter gun convergence. Why do I want ground target ammunition? What am I doing? Default. I think that was me going for an experiment. Oh, I know why I have ground target ammunition, because I was doing some realistic ground forces raking last time I flew this. Okay, so I haven't reviewed this, so I'm going to give some early thoughts. Firstly, at battle rate of 4.0 tier 3, P63A10 is a very good plane. Now, Mark, welcome to the stream. Sorry. Oh, hi, Mark. If anyone's seen the room, you'll know where that's from. Unfortunately tonight, Mark, I'm just doing this solo. That's nothing against you, but as everyone else who's joining the stream is probably aware by now, I turned 23 today, and I'm just playing for a couple of hours. Thought I'd live stream it, just to relax. But next time I do a War Thunder stream, so in 2 weeks' time, or in between that, we can squad up. I'm happy to, mate. Nothing against you. Hey, T, that tea, drink your top hat, tip it, your name. That guy. Doing good, dude. How about yourself? Been clay pigeon shooting today, so that was insane. Hey, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, I know, I'm being a bit selfish today, but coming around to A10 before we forget what we're on about. Alright, Mark, all the best. I don't know what these two are doing. Looks like they're shooting each other, so I'll stay away. The thing with this is a major step up from... I really don't know what's going on there. A major step up from the Aerocobras. That's the word I'm looking for. So, as a result, you're getting a lot for your money. Shit. Yeah, so this is a major step up from the Aerocobra. Now, historically, why is that? Well, from what I know, I can hear someone flying behind me. Thanks, T. From from my historical understanding, the Kingcobra did not have a supercharger on its Allison engine, or a two-stage one at the minimum. Meanwhile this, the Kingcobra, did. Now, this plane in-game can get up to 5,000 metres altitude, in my experience, just as quickly as any other plane it can face, and it's competitive all the way up to battle rating 5.0. It can keep with Griffin Spitfires to an extent. Now, for all that, you've got a very powerful airframe because you can accelerate quickly and get to altitude, but it doesn't make it an interceptor. At the same time, you've got a deficiency, and that is that for some reason I found this plane struggles to hit anything unless you've got the 37mm cannon active. As you can see here, I put a load of ammunition into that, what's it called? I don't know, whatever just died, and nothing struck. Now I'm giving additional lead in front of the lead indicator, but I do that anyway of all planes. Now whether it's just because you shouldn't be doing that for the Kingcobra, again I haven't flown this in a while, that might be the case, but I find unless you've got the 37mm cannon ready and you're good with it, this plane is a bit of an oddball. But it's very fast. It is monstrously fast, reasonably manoeuvrable. It's not just a pure interceptor. And also the M10 cannon's got a very high fire rate. A lot of scatter to it though, so that's something to be proud of and aware of. But enough of talking, let's murder someone. I mean, shoot someone down. 23 now, mate. Not getting any younger. Bad angle. He's going in. Difficult ones are when I'm trying to have a conversation with someone in the same room as me whilst I'm trying to fly. So I usually have to take one earphone off, or sorry, headphone ear off, to be able to talk to that person. So that means I lose all my sound on the right hand side. I mean, if anyone comes up on the right hand side, I usually get surprised, and now I've got to try and talk, remember conversation and judge things. But hey, it's the one thing I love about single player games. I always pause it when I want to talk to someone, or when someone's talking to me. Online gaming, you can't just pause it. Although one friend of mine's parents think you can pause online video games. But you can. Yeah, scout. It's got to get a little bit more accurate. There we go. Straight away, left wing. Now we've only used 18 rounds to pick up 2 kills plus scratch a couple other targets. As you can see, we've got 37mm active. Worked. I might need to investigate what happens if I set the convergence to 250, to be honest. Because I really want to know how to get the 50 caliber machine guns working on this. It's incredibly rare I will get a kill using 50 cals. And then you go back to something like the F8F Wildcat, 450 cals is more than enough. I mean, okay, we've leapt to 4.0. Yeah, that yellow cut. We leapt to 4.0, but shouldn't make a difference. Oh yes, if you one thing that's interesting, because this thing is bright yellow, it can attract hordes of planes after it. That white camo is it's nice, makes people think it looks like a Mustang, but I prefer the yellow, the banana, because that way you can say you're delivering potassium. Speaking of climb rate, here we go. Team is overflowing the middle. That's 2 B-25s, and with their not that impressive climb rates, I should be able to overcome them. It doesn't accelerate as well as it used to, that I will tell you now. Okay, completely bodged the first B-25. I overshot him too high. I overclimbed him too high, let's put it that way. Got his elevator. I did not realise that. Okay, that was lucky. I actually passed through my teammate there, but thanks to latency, I didn't receive the collision. Neither did I. Oh, very low on 50 cal ammo. And there's a B-25. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sir. Shkpamke? Very moosh? I'm just gonna call you SV for short, if you don't mind. Thanks, dude. Okay, so that's... so that's the P63A10. I'm not gonna go back to that, 'cause that game wasn't too bad. I'll lay it down a little bit. What was the next suggestion? Yeah, I know there's more comments below. I'll fix the chat another time. LA9. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna... Hello, spank you very much. That's... The PBJ is not a fighter, sir. God damn it, Baron. I'll do the LA9, and then I'll pick a plane of my choosing. I'm gonna fly at 5.3 just to be chilled. Nope. No, I don't want to upgrade the plane. I want to put a Yak 3P in the way. Yeah, just get down to it tonight. Well, it's practically aced. I just need a tiny bit more research points for the new 23s. That's very true, Baron. That's very true. And speaking of LA9, I need to do a review on this plane in the near future. Ah, ground strike. This will be a bit different. Now, if I remember rightly, the war emergency power on this plane greys out at approximately 3,500 meters altitude. If I remember correctly. It could be an Apache helicopter if it wants. Oh. Leonardo DiCaprio can be an Oscar winner if he wants. Nothing against Leonardo, by the way. He deserves the Oscar eventually. Oh, that's not good. That poor chip. Okay, that's a 109G 10 or 14 most likely. Okay, the climb rate on this has improved since the last time I flew it. It's actually been buffed a little bit. Okay, there's got to be a drawback. There's always a drawback when something gets boosted. That's that P38 flying next to me, that's why I keep hearing the engine. Yak 9. And what I loved about this when I used to fly it is the fact that it can pretty much go head to head with things and rip it to pieces. Cheers to that, teammate. That's probably a G because of how slowly he's climbing up. Yep, it was a G, and it was a G10, my first estimate. Oh, come on, that should have killed him. There we go. Right, got my marker in. Let's go out. Still, oh, hello! Hello! Have you tried our 23mm branded products? No? Well, you're going to get a free sample. Oh, and you? You want some products as well? I'll give you some rare specimens from the prototype lab. And that is a D9 in the background. Gotta eliminate that before it becomes a threat. Okay, put the bigoted commentary aside. Oh, that's the Focke for 90 I can hear behind me. Yeah, the 423mm in this plane are phenomenal. And I would say at 5... I can't understand why this plane got put down to 5.7 myself. Alright, I'm flying it at 5.3 right now. Fair enough, but when I used to fly this at 6.0, that's when I was upgrading it. I found this plane to be more than enough. This could be rough. No, he got him. He's paid for it though, our Spitfire. A bit. Don't think he got away for free. I thought that said Ferdinand. I was going to say, wait a minute, has World of Tanks invaded War Thunder's air battles? That'd be interesting. Flying suitcases and now flying tanks. No, I'm not hitting the CR-42. I know what's going to happen if I do. Whoops. Oh shit! Yeah, that P-47 to white. Oh, a Heinkel 111. Heinkel is that? Okay, I really shouldn't have made that joke. I'm probably going to get insta-killed because of it now by a rear turret or something. Well, you see there, instantly took some yellow engine damage and the 20 almost cut me apart. Yeah, by the way, that's how I normally react when I see someone just randomly on my tail suddenly. It's usually oh shit, I didn't realise. Yeah, I know, it's too hard to henschel. FML. Yep. I am in the more manoeuvrable fighter with increasing speed. Gonna let my teammates finish it off though. Hey, Fly. Thank you, sir. You just missed a absolutely terrible pun and then another one which didn't make any sense, but welcome to the stream. You still got a good hour and a half of it going, I think. Yep, just looking at my watch and trying to fly the plane. In fact, let's look at the internal clock. Okay, all the dials are in Russian. Oh, alright, might be. I wasn't looking at the downstairs chat. Oh Jesus, there's tons of enemy planes up here. Holy shit, I'm already up to 7 kills. I'm not even keeping track. Sorry, shouldn't swear. Stop swearing. Let it all fly. Yeah, I think the enemy team's sort of gone to the philosophy now, well, they killed us all up high earlier, now there's nobody up here, so let's fill up the gap. Which again is, why, in my personal opinion, when your team gets the altitude control, you don't relinquish it, because otherwise you get the stacking that's occurred here to occur. And that I-185 is coming straight towards me. Ah, came in. And I was going to catch him as well. Yeah, I probably would die on a sit. Ah, there we go, 8,400 to the MiG-9. Still need to play with the joystick more. Hello, Krish. Hey, younger. Okay. Yeah, the sexual innuendo. Here it goes. There we go. You would be a dick for making really bad dick jokes, though. And okay, so we went 7 for 0, and that's the LA9 in one game. I don't know what a Scospio is. Perhaps it's some sort of scissor. And we haven't had a... well, sorry, I said I was going to pick something else after flying this. So, what are we going to pick? Well, we've flown Russian, we've flown American, we've flown German, we've flown British. We haven't flown across the land where the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Pardon me, sorry I got wind. And that is Japan. What can we fly? Yeah, first KI-84, that's a good suggestion. Or M1K. I've flown the M1K recently in a video, so yeah. Tell you what, I'll do the KI-84. That was a kettle calling the pot black. I'm confused. A7HE1, I haven't got that, I'm afraid, otherwise I would. Yeah, we'll just do some KI-84, because I haven't got the others upgraded. So we're going to do this. And new 20mm cams on the LA9 means I can actually start reviewing it now. Even though I think I've got it under control. Wet brakes somewhere higher. Okay, KI-84 did a review on this a little while back. I called it Strink Tonk. Oh, McGill. Cheers, Krish and the OCG guys. Shout out to you guys, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do see the OCG guys flying in the sky, they are a brilliant bunch of guys to fly alongside. Great bunch of chaps, not just in the United Kingdom, although a number of them are. They're well worth checking out. In fact, I'm going to try and get a squad video together with them in the near future. Okay, so fantastic Frank. Last time I flew, loved it a bit. Quite manoeuvrable, great climb rate. In fact, very manoeuvrable, great climb rate, brutal guns. though, sometimes a little bit unreliable. How does he hold up now? Yeah, I've gone into way too sharp a climb, that's my own fault. Okay, time to levitate. Get that nose down a little bit. Time to levitate for a little bit. Don't try this at home. There we go. Gave me too strong tank, now you go Gulag. I got Gulag. Fuckles put it. Oh no, 109 won the game. Sorry, the engagement, not the game. Yep, sure. Give me a sec. There we go. Is that better, Spencer? And welcome to the stream. Let me know and I can drop it even further. I'm not risking it. Not there. Because I know what's coming. Let's go, P51. Come on! Oh, teammates. That was going to be fun. Yak! Hello! Oh, Spitfire. Okay, cut halfway up. Yeah, K84 is exactly how it used to be, in my opinion. Nice twitchy little fire. Well, I say little. Okay, P63 and Spitfire both shuttling up. Okay, Spitfire first because he's busy. There you go. That was really bad aim on my part. Should not have zoomed in. Me trying to show off. Leave him. Leave him. Oh, that was their spawn. That's why nothing's getting hit. It's the spawn protection. Go up then. Away from the spawn before we all die. Why do I get the feeling that, yep, he's going for the, No, you don't. Yeah, you can file a lawsuit against this video for that pun. Teammate got him. Oh, I did get that speed. Hey Paul, hi Mr. Ivan. How's it going, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, there, wait, what? There's another 63? Where did he come from? I thought we shot him down. This one is 4.7. This is the first of the three. The Otsu with 420mm cans is at 6.0, and the Hay, the one with the 220s and 230s, is at 6.3. And this is what I mean about P63s being able to climb incredibly well. He's still coming up the sea. Oh, fuck a wolf. Let me get one. Nah, he's doing a good job. I can't hold it against him. I play on the EU server. Yeah, I don't know why there's a compulsive need for us to keep facing post-World War II tanks with our late-tier German World War II tanks, but then again, every time you do kill a T-54 and a Tiger II, it's a great feeling. Gives you that fuzziness inside. Which I think I've got a good portion of my situational awareness back now. Oh yeah, it doesn't suck as much as it used to, that's good. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. There you go. Nothing happened. Hey unknown, hello, welcome to the stream, and thank you sir. Or madam, depending on your gender. Or if you'd prefer not to say, as they do in all those tax forms you have to fill out in the United Kingdom, it. There we go. And up. And a loop. Flag, don't hit me please, I prefer it. Whee. Do love making the camera flip itself. It's always fun. Causes motion sickness every so often though. Thank you, Paul. Hi, Mr. Ivan in the chat. I'm not talking to myself. I don't normally do that, do I, Paul? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, and over on the Stang. There you go. Just wait for him to line up. I'm going to get to that Ki-61 well before my cannons are reloaded. The Spitfire, on the other hand, hi, how's it going? Okie dokie unknown, I'll call you by sir. Just like to point out as well, for those of you who might watch this back afterwards, if anything is said in the live stream chat, because we've had incidents before, if anything's said that does offend you, I am not responsible for any of the individuals in the live stream chat, and therefore please do not hold me accountable. If you decide to hold me accountable, I don't mind, I'll probably just delete your comment from the video because I don't need to see it. New BR changes. I haven't really been keeping up with the new BR changes, Spencer. Let me know some of the more controversial ones and I'll give you my feelings right here and now. But I very rarely read patch notes. I prefer to find out what's actually happened whilst I'm flying. K0 is on a stall. Hello! You didn't need that plane. That's the A6M5. Well, he's going to try and do what an A6M5 can do compared to the older Zero variants. From the Mod 20... Sorry, from the A6M2s, which is... you can't roll out in a Split S. A6M5 can. I wouldn't go there and say I'm the best arcade pilot. There's a heck of a lot more pilots who are a lot better than me. But I'd say I can get the job done if it's called upon me. Spencer, if that's the case, Horton 229's facing Sabres and MiGs. I don't agree with it, to be honest. However, at the same time, because the Horton Ho didn't see service, I can't feel that dispassionate about it. I'm one of those people who's not interested in planes which are sort of prototypes that have been put into the game. If you get where I'm coming from. Again, that does sound a bit stupid though. Okay, that's poor muzzle velocity, there we go. If you get where I'm coming from. Hey Typhing, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you around in a little while. Come on, one more. Come on. Wait, you mean my meteor's going to go up against nasty opposition? Ah, but I'm hitting him, and he exploded. Damn it. Oh, 8 for 0, I like it. Ah, Frank's still got it. Still got his old manoeuvrability. It's exactly how he used to be. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gorak? Whoa, dude. Okay, shout out to Gorak11. I've been spotted. Oh, will do, Gorak. Hi, Murph. Oh. Ah. Oh, thank you, Gorak. I really appreciate it. Alright. Alright, Jenga, we'll make that happen. Ah, he's just a subscriber, Gorak. He was the guy in the Focke-Wulf. Hey, look, there's... Who's Gorak? Straight away underneath that comment. Gorak appears. Gorak, were you the guy in the Focke-Wulf 190 by any chance? The Dora that was absolutely slaughtering planes? I think you were. Oh, hello, Jake. Thanks, mate. And welcome to the stream. Okay. Thought you pop in and say hello to the OCG guys before I back out tonight. Thought so. You were awesome, sir. Absolutely slaughtering planes. 10 out of 10 for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you get a pick. What's the next plane? Try and keep it on at 5.0 or lower if possible, and a fighter. As in something that's actually classed a fighter. Not me trying to flow. I don't, concerning mags and all that, I don't really watch any of the big YouTubers for War Thunder anymore. NTAC, Fly, Baron, Baron Von Games and that, I've given up watching them. F8F, now that is a good suggestion. I have had multiple requests to fly the original F8F. I like that suggestion. Because when I did the review of it, it was... Oh, Griffin Spitfire. We can do a little bit of Griffin action later. Perhaps. Yeah, Spencer, I don't know enough about the Horton Ho to be able to make a proper verdict on it, so I am talking a bit out of my depth. It is wrong when you get those silly matchups, though. I have to concur with you on that regard. Okay, right, well, this is just for you then, Gorak. Okay. Don't expect much from me on this one, folks. I've not flown this since I did the review. So really do not expect anything. Let's do it. Having seen a F8F-1B in person flying about, however, what I can tell you is, when they say about the plane having a phenomenal climb rate, the F8F, I've seen a pilot go dead vertical, and my god, can this thing go. It just does not stop, and when it stalls out it just looks beautiful. Looking at the chat. Yeah, I don't really spend my crew points anymore. Yeah, I do need to get into Simulator and whatnot, Unknown. I might have to consult your advice when I'm trying to get my HOTAS sticks set up. Stealth. Tracers. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to come around to this question of the hoe facing MiGs and whatnot for too much longer, but you've got to have some realism in this game. I have planes face what they would have faced. That was lucky. And then you've also got to have some leniency and be able to falsify the books a little bit. I don't want to crash into you. Okay, one thing I can say from the start is the climb rate has been nerfed since I last flew it. 12.7s. Is that a problem? Well, when they used to be M3s, all you had to do was set someone on fire and it would be fine. Yes, Jake, I do play World of Warships. I did a stream of it last week, and I've got tons of gameplays I need to do commentary to. I just haven't got around to it. So I spent the whole of this week doing that Tempest 2 review for everyone, and that took me longer than expected due to the sheer amount of rust. Sugar, I don't want to be here. This is a bad call. Just right timing. Wobbo? How's it going, dude? I won't be on in 3 hours. I am going off in approximately an hour and 15 minutes at the latest. But we will definitely get some games in, mate. I'm going to be reviewing that LA9, by the way, for you. I know you requested that a long while back. But then again, if we time that quite well against them. Alright, see you, tea drinker. Have a nice evening, mate. Try not to drink too much tea and confuse me. Thanks, Gora. Yeah, catch you next time. Is he coming around for the late head-on? No, he's not. There we go. That was a really good angle as well for that head-on pass. Came right on top of his cockpit. That's alright, Jay. You're always welcome to come and go. The stream is going to be saved up on the channel as well, so you can watch the rest of it whenever you want. Don't feel mean about it. Say, I'm always happy to have people come in and come out of the stream whenever they want. That's what this channel is all about. We're all friends. Not as in that really close friend or whatever. Banana. There we go. Okay, there's another. Now the M250 counts, they do set targets on fire quite nicely, but you do have a lower fire rate, so you've got to take that into consideration. But the Bearcat at 5.0 is a really nice plane, even though it had a nerf. And as you can see here, I'm pretty much dancing on my control surfaces. Right, see you, Jake. I've started working on spading the Canon Bearcat. Haven't had much luck with it though. It's a nightmare at 6.3 to spade. But again, so was the Tempest 2. But I will continue to work on it. There we go. In fact, well, I'd love to fly alongside you, so you can give me the 101 on your faults, and that way we can work together. So I'm flying alongside you in a very long time. By the way, folks, Wobbo is an absolute excellent pilot. Got to say that right here and now. You do see him in the skies, watch out, he is a mean, lean, fighter-killing machine. Okay, going up. Nah, dude, this live stream tonight is just for me, because it's my birthday, Wob. Otherwise, I would happily join you and James. But nah, I'm just chilling tonight. Now, here's a problem. Go away. Now, what about straight line acceleration, you ask? Well, actually, this plane hasn't got bad straight line acceleration, you can see. Go up. Because he's had to surge in order to be able to get to where he is. And unless PE2s have now got the energy retention of bloody Spitfires. Alright, dude. Now, spatial awareness at this point says there is a Spitfire on its way to you. Go and deal with it. So I will. And we're going to go back up. This could be difficult because I think we're looking at a late Spitfire. If so, that means he is going to try and do the thing that he can do, if it's a Griffin in particular. That's a Griffin, I think, and that is he can just zoom whenever he wants. His war emergency car's a lot powerful than mine. He's a Mark 2B. It's a hit. And with 670 kilometers an hour to my name, I can go up. He will not be able to catch this. In fact, I'm going to play it tighter to him now. He might go for the snipe, so we'll roll out a little bit further. Yeah, he's going for the snipe. There it is. Yes, I will be, Wob. More likely Sunday rather than Saturday. I think I'm going to spend tomorrow letting my right shoulder recover from firing a shotgun for the first time. Clay pigeon shooting, not shooting at people. And I'm probably going to chill out and play some Rainbow Six Siege tomorrow. I need to get some more of that in. Aye, Gorak, I really wish I could have got that. You get to see it on the stream, it's quite hilarious. But no, I will be on Wob, I promise you, I'll be playing with you this weekend. I'll be on Sunday. No, I owe you a game. Well, a game, more like mini games. Okay. He's coming up. That's a dangerous one. Casual. Oh, well, I had 25 targets and I managed to hit 13 out of 25. Quite happy with. Hurricane. This is the same pilot as before. I know what he's trying to do. He won't have the shot though. He hasn't got the engine power to keep doing this. In fact, if I cut my engine, I bring her around and we come around really fast on our rudder. I've got a lot of respect for this Hurricane pilot though, and the guy who I've been killing for my last 3 kills at least. I have a lot of respect for him because he is trying to work me out. He is realising now I love to stall people out. So as a result, he's playing more to the limit and trying to catch me in between energy peaks. Yeah, well, he's brought it in, Gorak, that's why. It's still competitive, the Mark 4. Because it's got that really powerful engine, which a lot of people undermine when they say, well, it only deserves a battle rating of 2.0. Personally, I would put the Hurricane Mark 4 at a battle rating of 2.7 if it had all 30 cows, because it's got a very late series Merlin engine compared to the other ones, which gives it at least an extra 200 brake horsepower, and it's made for acceleration and altitude performance. Well, no, it's not competitive against the Dora. Now this is nasty. Going. Yep. Good. B25 is he's split. Well, he's not split S, he's re-rolling. I already got the ace in the day. Didn't notice. Oh, in fact, I even baited that B-25 out for the 63. Ah, he was unlucky there. We'll do a Griffin Spitfire after this one, but, well, maybe. But for those who are interested, the F8F since its nerf, the M250 cows, they get the job done. All you got to do is be a little bit more precise with them compared to the M3s, where you had a very high chance of setting someone on fire with a single strike. Otherwise, the plane handles very similarly. Its climb rate has been nerfed a little bit. It climbs just shy of the Focke-Wulf 190 D9 in my opinion. Its climb rate's just below that of the Dora 9. However, it's a plane that can be very nicely managed, and it's still a great competitor. The 450 cows can be a bit of a pickle, but otherwise it should be fine. And you're going to do the same thing again because you wanted to head on with a load of 20s, and you ain't getting it. Cut the engine down slowly. Wait. Didn't get the right angle. And let's do it again, because you haven't got the end. Oh shit. Hold on guys, got so many questions coming in the live stream chat and trying to dogfight this guy. I haven't flown either the Mark 22 or Mark 24 as of yet. There we go. He's a lot slower than I thought he would be. There we go. He's busted. That makes number 6. Yeah, so, what was said? Yeah, pretty much, well, that is correct. Do I like the C547? Yet to fly it, got it sorry. Yet to fly it, got it unlocked. Haven't even put it in a lineup. Mark 22 or Mark 24 Spits, haven't flown either of them. Tempted to, now that I've researched them both. As for D9, yep, completely agree with Wobbo on this one. You need speed in a D9 to be effective, and let's get a Griffin Spit into the action. It'll have to be a Mark 14 because it's the only one I've got out. No, Ben, actually. I would have fitted in with the people when I went shooting. I wore I was wearing a hoodie, a pair of jeans, and just a standard sweatshirt. So I look like the odd one out by a huge extent. Hey, hi, welcome. Didn't realise you're in here, sir. Okay, Griffin Spitfire. We ready, ladies and gentlemen? This is my favourite Spitfire out of them all. Let's do it. Still wish I had that 1,000 subscriber camouflage. When I saw that for the first time, I pretty much vomited rainbows. Dura climbing, well, everyone's got their own personal thing. I'd personally start your climb off at somewhere between 400 to 450 kilometers an hour, and balance it out on the war emergency power, which is quite, well, which the D9 can do quite comfortably. Yeah, that's correct, Wobbo. They still haven't modelled in the GM1 tank, but they have actually modelled in the damage model for it, which is why if you shoot a TA-152, for example, right behind the cockpit, it's got a very high chance of bursting into flames and exploding. Nah, I don't deserve 1 million subscribers, but we'll get there one day through hard work, sheer determination, and a lot of advertising. Speaking of which, here's a commercial! No, there's really not, because I don't work that way. Up we go. Come on, baby girl. 3,700 and we can give you another boost. Oh yeah. Here we go. She is just purring along. Spitfire in the back, we're already ready to counter it. If I didn't say it before, I love this plane. Go 25 degrees high, somewhere between 20 and 25. That's where I get all my climbs to usually. In fact, did the test about a month ago. I climbed 3 different planes. Set my climb rate to 25 degrees without even looking at the thingy-bob here. Alright, thanks Rob, all the best mate, and have a nice evening, afternoon, or whichever part of the day you're currently stuck in your time zone. Yes Aaron, very true. Sorry, let's say. We haven't got any, well, we've got a 0 up high, but I can pull on that whenever I want. Alright, toodle pip Robin, thank you. Then just probably going to go for a head-on. He banked it. That's fair enough. You know what you wanted to do. Didn't realise you could bank that hard, but it's cool. Came in way too fast, it's my fault. Yeah, for flying the TA-152 in RB, one thing I found is it's impossible to rip the plane in half, but it's uncontrollable when it flies in a straight line at higher speed. It's only good in the dive, in my experience, otherwise the plane wobbles left, right, centre, up, down. This Zero pilot is smart. No, he is really dogfighting the life out of these people. But we can't allow that, so we're going to put him down. Livestream started just gone 10 past 8 in the evening, GMT standard time, but it varies. I'm on leave today. I took a day off of work to celebrate getting older and just in general spend time with my mum and dad. So normally it starts at 9 o'clock in the evening, and it's going to be always finishing either at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, the sequential Saturday from now on. I can't be doing 6-hour live streams anymore. It ripped me to pieces when I did the World at Warships one last week. I really didn't feel well. I will work on it, Tim. I'm currently figuring out what plane to review for 2,000 subscribers, because I haven't actually put a celebration video up for that. We're not in a good position here. We're really not, because whichever way I go, I'm going to get pinned. That 109 is climbing, but he's dead. Either way he looks at it. Can I hit the Ki-43 before he comes around? Nope. But I can set him on fire and that'll do the job. Gotta get away though, otherwise I'm dead. Yeah, you did warn me there on that. Sorry, last there. That's fair enough. And there he goes, he's put his fire out. Yeah! Japanese planes put their fires out more often than not. And Mr. Focke 190 is going to stalk me as well. Well, that's splendid. Flak, go away. What can I do? What can I do? Well, I'm pulling ground on him. That's probably... Okay, this is the only time... That's an A1. Okay, go up. In fact, that's what I'm going to fly next. That's a good idea, because I've heard that the Ki-43, in particular Dashery, has received a massive nerf, so I'm going to fly that and see what's gone wrong. Alright, I'll use Aaron from here on out. Okay, let's go toe-to-toe with that fucker wolf. Ki-43 right behind, but he can't catch this whilst I'm climbing. Focke-Wulf has now thrown away his energy advantage, at which point we go up And we're going to be just fine. I'd rather see it for myself. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Well, it's probably something really bad you can tell me, but we'll do it. I'm having too much fun to care otherwise. Sorry, shouldn't keep tabbing. That's a very distracting thing to do. Oh dear. Gonna have to hook. Can we do it? No, tower control's just been shot. I think... Oh no, we can do it. That was just the recoil of the energy imparting. We can do it. Got lucky here. Now we swing. Tower control... Oh, I have lost my tower control, but... Wait, I've lost it, but I've still got it. Wait, what? I'm really confused. So, I've lost my plane, but I haven't. Oh, I don't mind, I'll keep myself alive. Fuck all, ain't catching this in a straight line. Got the Cow 43 kill, I wanted that. Okay, what? I seem to have a broken rudder. No, it's partially working. Have the suggestion you can't yaw. I can. I seem to have full control of the plane, but only when I'm allowed to have full control of the plane. I've had this before. Oh well, let's go up. Right, the rudder's gone. There's no stability to the rudder, otherwise we would be fine. Fair enough. We can't stop just because we've got some rudder damage. Yeah, yours perfectly. Wait, no, your is rudder. I'm thinking of pitch. Ah. No. You're right, you're right. I've lost... Your is turning a joystick, pitch is pulling the stick backwards and forwards, and side to side is... roll. Yep, pitch roll yaw. From my understanding. No, you're right, Paul, you're right. Paul Ivan, not me. Yeah, I'm going to call him Ivan from now on. Or in fact, I'll call him by his in-game name. It's Maver. Or it's me chat banned him for before today, or whatever it is. No, he changed it a while back. If I get to high speed, does it stop the rudder from shaking? Because if so... Nah. I've had the shot coming in. Ah, never mind. How's stream doing whilst we're waiting? Oh Jesus, there's 21 of you watching right now? Oh, thanks guys for tuning in. Well, I'm going to be honest, that wasn't the best game, but we've done a bit of Griffin Spitfire action, so now we're going to find out what happens to Cow 43 Otsu. What can we put at 4.3? That? We'll drop it at 4. I'm dropping all my battle ratings tonight, folks. It's not over yet. In fact, I'll keep it at 4.3 for this. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Here we go. Oh, straight away, right. I can see the rate of climb on the stat card's been reduced from what it used to be. Turn time is the same. Maximum speed is the same, but that climb rate used to be about 32 meters per second. I made a mistake against that fuckwolf. So Ivan, the question you asked about can you use a Zero as an energy fighter, the A6M3 series, yeah, you definitely can, especially the A6M3 and the Mod 22, because they both have higher roll rates and they don't lock up at high speed in a dive. Oh, Zaron, you do twos. Yeah, I just played it badly in that one. But yeah, you can use Zeros. They're very good as stall energy fighters, the idea that you get your opponent into weak energy states when they pursue you upwards, so you can. However, you do have the qualifier, as Gorek has said, it's a slow aircraft, so getting to altitude at a fast rate, i.e. before everyone else, is difficult to do. You usually need to climb behind your teammates in order to achieve that, and if you've got no one going for altitude, well, life's a nightmare, as we all know. Now, what's happened to this plane since the last time I flew it? Well, it's climbing at a slower rate. It's definite. Have I got my climb angle set to? Ah, 27. I'm overdoing it a little bit. I'll do it by natural feel. Should do it by you looking at a graph. Now, if you want to use a Zero as an energy fighter, I highly recommend the A6M3 Mod 22. That can be used as an effective one. And that was back when, what are we doing here? We're in a nice game, actually. We're 4.3, but most of the planes in this game aren't even near it. We got lucky. Okay, A6M2, let's start. Because he's going to be at a moderate speed. And he probably won't see us coming at this rate. Then again, he's probably got some friends, or he knows we're coming, or some complication is going to occur. Okay, roll rate is the same. There we go. And up. I don't think he even saw me coming, to be honest. What have they done to this plane? Needs more testing. Yeah, there's always the plus or minus 1.0 battle rate and spread. Whenever you go into a game, you've got a good chance. It depends on what time you log on, though. I mean, one thing I've found, if I want to get into a predominantly prop game in my P80 shooting star, I've already shot the elevator off of that pine call before I even got the critical. If I want to get into a predominantly prop game in my shooting star, and I'm obviously down BRing my shooting star to whatever its minimal battle rate can be, what I essentially need to do is log on about 9 o'clock in the evening my time. Hey Wes, welcome to the stream, and thank you, sir. Get some Rainbow Six Siege in tomorrow, hopefully. If I log on at peak time, I've got a very good chance to. If I log on at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night, no chance. I'm always in up battle rate in jet games. When I say up battle rate, I mean the maximum I can possibly face. So if I'm at 6.0, I go into 7.0. That's why I say it's luck. You're probably right. It's probably not. It's more commonality now. But I find any battle rate I go into, if I get it at the right time, I can get some monstrous matches. There we go. There. Why would you turn like that? You ruined a perfect boom and zoom pass. Okay, you didn't. Yep, it's all fully upgraded, excluding some bomb pylons, so I just need to really get myself back in this game, and yep, we're going to have a shooting star review coming. Give it a month, I'd say. Give it a month or 2 months and it will happen. But I'm not really going to commit myself saying, do I have MiG-15 top-end jets? Nope. I haven't reached the end of the line in any tech tree so far, excluding the German ground forces. And that was because I talismaned my Panther 2 and my Leopard 1, because I love those two vehicles so much. And also I've perfected the art of spawn killing in the Panther F, which made it probably one of the easiest grinds I've ever experienced. And I know what some people might say, well, you're just around the corner, only 2 months. 2 months later. Give me another 2 months. Now, if anyone complains about spawn killing in ground forces, I understand your frustration, I get it as well, but you've got to blame the mechanics of the game, not the players. If the mechanics aren't there to be abused, then it can't happen. Alright, go ahead, Gorak, because I need to know. I'm not seeing anything new here. What do you mean, Eagle? As in fly alongside you, or just give you some advice on how to fly it? As I say, this is a solo stream for tonight. Okay, reduce climb rate, reduce turn speed, and reduce roll rate. Tell you what, let's go deal with this P400 and we'll test that out. Ooh, that was close. Go up. Why be an idiot when you can afford to be an awesome idiot? Christ, how many rounds do I need to put into you? Wait, where am I getting shot from? Is that? Oh, Jesus! I ain't over yet. Come on, that angle is... There we are! Whew. I thought the P400 was genuinely going to sling away. Okay. Right, so it was reduce climb, reduce roll rate, and reduce turn circle. Oh, sorry, reduce turn speed. Let's experiment. Obviously I've got a crippled plane, but... Yeah, I can see what you mean about roll rate, actually. Yeah, this is not as easy to swing it over its axis. Yeah. As for reduced turn circle, let's have a look. Turn speed. Yeah, I can see your point. Now, I know how you feel, Eagle, with regards to the K4. It took me a long while. My best advice to you, because obviously I'm not going to be flying alongside you tonight, is to like that, Zara. The trick with the K4, in my personal opinion, when trying to get it out of its stock position, is you've really got to go for the bombers or people who have stalled out in front of you. You've got to support your team, and if you're in a team which just doesn't go for altitude, to an extent you are screwed. But you've just got to sort of always try and sit behind someone. And it may sound like kill stealing, but I'm suggesting it's not. It's you've got to be ready to finish off stuff which people sort of hit and then they can't get the final shot on it. I know in one game I picked up, this is about the K4, I know in one game I picked up 8 kills, but that was because I literally followed 2 guys around who were hunting bombers, and every time they didn't finish off a B-17 I crept in with a 30. They weren't happy about it. Go up! Go up! Otherwise those guns are going to hit you. Yeah, the climb rate is weak stock. It's only when you get the engine injection. Tower control's gone. To be fair, my situational awareness tonight, coming back to this, hasn't been the greatest, but I am screwing around quite a bit. I'm just being lightheaded in terms of my play. I'm not taking this seriously. Well, I don't think I am. Going up for another one. P-47 will be on its stalling blocks very soon, so we are going to swing and do the old levitation over the top of you. Yep, thank you. Could have called it a bit better, I'm not going to lie. Bingo. Huh, ironic. His clan name, Stoll. Well, he did just stall out. Okay, that was even worse. I mean, on bad puns tonight, that was probably the worst of the worst. Obviously nothing against the guy himself if he does end up watching this stream. Try to avoid abusing people. Giving abuse to people, not abusing people, that's a really badly formed sentence. Oh dear. First 13mm round, and there we go. Yeah, we're dead. No, we're not. Keep going. Yep, Japan definitely puts its fires out a lot faster now. So its durability is about the same as it used to be. Oh, that was fun. People say 30mm machine guns don't do damage. They do. If they hit, they rip things to pieces. Especially in realistic, the 13s with the high explosive belts. Oh, yeah, the plane is predominantly wooden, I believe. Okay, so we had that picked. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. They shouldn't. But this is arcade, to be fair. Yeah, I asked Gaijin to put a small modification into my KR-43. If you look in the really small print, you'll probably need multiple magnifying glasses. Down where the cursor is right now, it says, in the case of TX141 or any YouTuber, we make this plane put a fire out. Okay, what can we do next? So we've done quite a bit of American. Go fly BS. Yep, sure. K4. Alright. I'll do it. Hey, for one day I will be flying 6.7, just not tonight. I'll do it. Alright, see you, Aaron. Thanks, mate. Yeah, we've only got 2 hours of it left to go, so I'm sure nothing special is going to happen right now. But it's been good so far, so all the best. The Stuka with the 620s. I haven't actually upgraded that. As I contemplate it, choose. Alright, we'll do the K4. That's that. And then I think I'm going to pick the last couple of planes to fly. I know we've had a suggestion for the Yak 3P. To be honest, I'm probably going to skip the Yak 3P tonight, Anthony. I mean, I've already done one of your suggestions. Actually, I haven't, and you've made multiple suggestions. Alright, I'll make an exception. I'll do the Yak 3P after this, and then whatever we fly afterwards, I'll pick. If you have made multiple suggestions, I can't be rude and just ignore you. You're about to see what it's like upgraded, hopefully. Unless I get ripped to pieces. I am going to fly without the 20 pods. The MK-108 108 in arcade, yeah, it's alright. I wouldn't go crazy about it. It's very good at one thing, hitting opponents who aren't moving very fast and at close range, in my experience, but it differs from person to person. Okay, I wonder if I got it dead on 25 this time. Oh, 27 again. Drop it a little bit. Actually, I do it on 27.5. What am I on about? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the K4. As you can see, the climb rate is quite monstrous. But at the same time, oh, we've got a, oh dear, quite a competitive enemy team. I really wish I could push a 20 in here instead of 30 if I have, to be honest with you already. 30's good, but it's made for killing B-17s, not for killing fighters. There'll be a Yak 9 in the background somewhere. Where's over there? But as you can see, this thing is going at altitude pretty fast. And we haven't even had to level out yet to reconsolidate any speed of that. 5,600 meters in a single climb. Ah, the A5's great fun, Hive. Hopefully I can show what I mean about the 30. 109 is, sorry, 190 is Calvin. Do the swing, because now he can't reverse his elevator control in time. There you go. That was a 30 shell that killed him, but the majority of the hits were all 13mm shots, including the fire. I'm going to get killed. Yep, and unfortunately I didn't give enough lead to actually hit that P-17 with a 30mm shell. I've got a water leak, but the only thing that can do is gradually kill my engine over time. So I've got really lucky there. You say that, the thing I'm finding more and more, Garak, is when I give lead to planes, if I aim at the lead indicator, I've got a very low chance of actually hitting the target. I've got to lead at least half a plane in front of it. Like there. Because what it does is that lead indicator assumes you have a ping of 0, from my understanding. The higher your ping, the further ahead you have to aim to actually get your internet lead indicator, if you see what I mean. So I used to play on a connection of 60 ping, so I used to give a certain distance. I'm still giving that distance, even though some days I'm getting into games with 23 milliseconds as my ping. So you're probably right that I am giving too much lead, because it's in my memory to think I'm playing at 60 milsec. I don't have vertical targeting on at all. I've never used it in arcade. Right, let's give the 13s a shot. Ah, they didn't do enough. Okay, reverse that loop. There we go. Going up. And this is the power of the climb rate of this plane. That's why I aim so far in front of the lead indicator. Woohoo! Yeah, you may be right. Perhaps I got it wrong about ping. I mean, again, a lot of the stuff I'm telling you all, this is not based on fact. This is based on my experience. So whenever I say something, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. But I mean, a lot of you know that already, because that seems to be one of the key things that attracts you to watch my content. That was a pilot kill of a 13mm machine gun round. Otherwise you would have seen the cockpit detonate. I am pretty much sitting above their spawn right now, to be fair. I'm not being too kind. I can stall out the 109 and then I'll go up and get that Mustang. And he is stalling. Just give him a couple more seconds. Oh, why did the name Serene have to get mentioned in this stream? That 109 is still trying it. Got a huge amount of respect for you for trying it, but you're gonna get yourself killed. Yeah, you're great. You're probably right, mate. I know. I found that when I've played on the American server with Eagle and whatnot, I've found that if I give the standard lead I give on the European server, I can't hit anything. But if I give double that, because my ping goes up to about 100, I'm hitting things perfectly. I need, to be honest, I would love to play on Longshot server and do some tests live for people, but it's difficult to play with him when he can actually play, because that means it's 4 o'clock in the morning for myself. And right now, with the situation I'm in personally, I living with family and whatnot, I'm not going to stay up until 4 in the morning and keep everyone awake in the household. It's not fair for everyone else. So it'll be something one day when I move out. I'll probably oh I've really misjudged this, folk. No, I haven't. Okay, reverse the directionality of the breakover, because he does not have a very good elevator in that P51. I have the better control surfaces, even though they're all broken and smacked to pieces. In all seriousness, I guessed the 51 might have been coming in the end, because we did talk about him earlier and I just blanked him. Oh, hello. Hey, nobody wants to play. Yeah, I probably should have been dead, but that's why I cross over the top of people's T's all the time. Nowhere near enough lead. That was a fail. And now I've got a problem. Yep, everybody wants this now because of the whole Well, my birthday wish is that I survive from this battle. Yep, I'm gonna survive. Outmaneuvered. A lot of people in a 2 versus 1 situation don't expect you to reverse things. That's a tip I always would like to provide. Just reverse your direction in the middle of a 2 versus 1. Confuses people. So that was the K4. That was quite a tense game, 7 kills. Right, we sat above the enemy spawn for quite a bit of it, but that's how it happened. And again, that does highlight a key attribute of the K4 when fully upgraded. It can climb. We went from about 2,500 meters altitude to 5,500 meters altitude, which I haven't flown everything at 6.0 or 6.3, but that's unheard of in the majority of the planes I have flown. So, we had one more suggestion from what was his name? Anthony, I think it was, to fly the Yak 3P. We had a suggestion from the Michael to fly the P51. Now, right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the final set of suggestions accepted. P30 is not upgraded, so I can't really fly that at the moment. I will fly the P51D, and then the Yak 3P, and then that will be the end of the stream, because that's going to take us up to the end. I won't be taking any more suggestions, so I apologise if you had some. You can save them for 2 weeks' time when we do it again. But yeah, I'm always happy obliging Mr. the Michael, assuming you are a sir, has made a couple of suggestions during the course of this stream, so why not? Let's get good old American Mustang Steel a go. Right, toodle pip eagle. Okay, so the P51. Oh, thank you, Ghost Killer. So yeah, you might have a different name on your screen. You're just coming up with the name I mentioned. It's weird how Google works. They're all tracer belts. Okay, so 650 cals, loaded tracer, 400 meter gun convergence, and climb. Tiffing 44. It was done earlier on in the stream. You have to watch the roughly the first half an hour to see it twice. The failure of the film that Red Towers was. It was an alright movie. Completely unrealistic to an extent. Hey, bye-bye. Yeah, I flew the MC202 with some hilarious results when I tried to go head-to-head with KI-10. Let's just put it that way. But you had to watch the rest of the stream to find out what happened. Spoiler alert. Oh, B25 is being hyper aggressive. P38 out in fringe is being aggressive. Oh, this is not a good match to be going into. Enemy team has woken up. Right, I'm going to try and poke that Yak 9. There we go. Oh my good. That's the thing that surprises me about P63s. Energy retention is very strong. In fact, very strong. That is way too strong. He surged up and then came about? I mean, really, if they can do that, I've got to review that plane. That was insane. I've never seen that. Never. Guy... Jesus. I've never done that in my A10. Apologies, Baron Von Crow. I can't accept that invite. Yeah, I am probably getting incredibly lucky not dying, but it's my birthday, so why not? Yeah, just luck of the draw, as you say. I have taken some damage to the engine. It's not showing, but I have taken a couple of small hits. Birthday bias. Please nerf, Gaijin. Please nerf. Nope. Yeah, we all get it though. That game's where I've put over 1,000 rounds into the back of some planes, they're still flying. There are ways you can cheat hit registration in this game. I'm not going to go into them now. I wouldn't advise using them myself because you've got to have the right circumstances, but it's things such as causing yourself significant amounts of packet loss. Anywho, back to this. We haven't killed anything yet. But we will. Just got to get into the right position. Oh, hell diver. No, someone's got to do it. Oh, anyways, I've been recognised in games before. Tons of times in this. I have had entire groups of people hunt me down. In fact, a couple of days ago I had a group of 3 spend a whole pair of games just trying to get me. But in saying that, I respect the fact it's done because obviously you shoot the YouTuber, might get on camera. Yeah, Gorak, Gorak was in the game in this stream. I didn't realise who Gorak was, which was really awesome. So in a way it's nice though, because I know this is going to sound a little bit, what's the word, perhaps selfish or obnoxious. I'm amazed that did nothing, but it is nice to think that all the work I've done, all the videos that I have put together in my spare time have got me a little bit of recognition on, well, not on the internet, but, well, it is on the internet, but have got me that tiny little bit of recognition, and you guys enjoy watching the stuff. It actually makes me feel really... yeah, that's true, Gorak. Oh, 83C, I do, well, I used to quite regularly. I've stopped recently. I've been focusing on my own stuff for a little bit. Yep. There we go. Why did I get a ranked does not matter thing if this is a tier 4? Now, I am being overly reliant on my war emergency power at the moment, and I bet it's dead. Is that A7M anywhere around? Yep. What were we talking? Yeah, so it does feel nice to think that all the little bits of effort I have put in, and again, this is all for my own fun. This is not for me to build a career out of YouTubing like a lot of people try to. That's just nice. There's revenge on that P63 from earlier. Meh. Meh. I don't know, Alex Independence. I haven't looked at ground forces in donkey's years, mate. But yeah, coming back to 83C. Yeah, I will. So the live stream next week is going to be a sort of trying to get subscribers in. It's good. It'll be the case. I'll try and get 3 of you into a squad, play 2 games, and then throw some people out, get you back in the live stream chat and rotate it around. So yeah, you got that to look forward to. I'm also trying to fly alongside who I would call the greats, or other unsung heroes of War Thunder on YouTube, such as Yenga, Flip, Longshot, Angry Nerd, the OCG guys. I'm trying to fly alongside a load of people because there are tons of really good pilots out there, and nobody sort of notices them. I mean, I think it's a pity that we should proactively be trying to promote the small YouTubers and instead a lot of them just get ignored. But then again, everybody's trying to do YouTube now, you could say. Well, that is true to an extent. I mean, I'll tell you a funny story. I used to work in a store which sold Roxio capture cards. And the funny part of this is, at Christmas time, I had tons of kids coming in asking to purchase Roxio cards because they wanted to become YouTubers and they wanted advice. And I said, I do my own YouTube channel, and if you ever wanted advice on how to do it, I'm always happy to. And a lot of them were respectful about it, but I had quite a few of them say to me, I don't need your help, I know I'm really good at Minecraft, I'm really good at Call of Duty, I don't need it, I'm going to become a sensation overnight. And I sat there and I thought to myself, you're never going to become a sensation overnight, because that's not how it works. The way it works is you have to put in the time and effort. If you do find a niche, and the Ace in a Day reviews is the niche that I came up with, I think, where the point of my review is I have a gameplay where I go 5 for 0 or greater and I don't get shot down and show the strengths of the plane, rather than a montage of clips. That's my little niche, and it has carved out. So I mean, we're now at 2,250 subscribers, and that's more than I ever wanted. I wanted to get to 100, that was my target, and 1,000 was my dream. And now look where we are, double my dream, so super dream or lucid dream. But the thing is, I just think it's ridiculous, and a lot of the big people who I used to watch, I just don't enjoy it. I could give you the names, but I don't want to, because I've had this on multiple live streams, so I've given the names of the YouTubers I don't enjoy anymore. I don't think we need to bring them in here, and I am being pursued. Oh, that P-63 pilot wants the revenge. As does somebody else. Oh, Jesus! What the hell's going on? Yes, that was a really good... Oh, that's got a 20 in... Ah, well. Luck's run out. I did not know the IML2... The IL2 M1943 had a 20 in the back. And I was dodging everything so well. Okay, let's come out of that one because it's over. Yeah, got gutted. It's cool. Hey, we did alright in the Stang. I think we picked up 4. That's the first time I've flown it since doing the review of it, so I'm really happy with that. Well, it looked like a 20mm round. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, I've got 3 and an assist. That's fair enough. Hey, it looked like a 20mm round from my perspective. You're probably right, though. Just go check. Yeah, you're right. It is a 12.7. Well, that's just the way gunners work. Okay, so the final plane we're going to fly is the Ac-3P that was requested by Ghost Killer. And I think on this note, we are going to have to call it a quit. Sorry, we're going to have to call it quits. Yak 9P is a 5.0. Yeah, throw that in there. That's another plane I'd like to review soon, the Yak 9P, because it's fully upgraded now. Only problem with reviewing it is I've got to give you free gameplays, because it's got... Yeah, feel free, Gorak. There's no restriction here on what links you can post. You can put pornography in the chat, although I prefer you not to, because then this gets taken down for adult content. Ah, Baron, I see. Right, apologies, mate. I didn't realise who you were. So that's 83C. As I say, 83. I'm flying solo tonight, but in 2 weeks' time we'll be able to squad up. Okay, so this is going to be our grand finale in bright red. Alright, you can't... That's fair enough. Thank you, Anthony. Well, we're going to do this. This will be our final flight, and this is just for you, the Yak-3P. I've dropped it down to 5.0 just to make things a little bit easier and also chill out, but 5.0 is good enough. That's what it used to be. Personally, the only reason I think it got shoved up to 5.3 is because a lot of people used to use this as a head-on machine. It is phenomenal, and Tim's even said it's a great plane. It really is a great plane. I'm going to be honest though, I prefer the Yak 3, the one with the single 20 and two 12.7s. Omnipurpose, that's what I used to use. We'll come on to that in a minute, why I prefer the other one. But let's get started. And remember that the 20mm cannons only have an effective range of 500 metres. Okay, the battle rating of this was originally 5.0 when it got added into the game, and it was pushed up to 5.3. As I say, I think that's because of the ability for this plane to go head on with a lot of targets and just walk away unscathed half the time. Okay, I'm already hitting my WEP limit, but then again, I'm not really paying attention to staging myself properly today. As long as I've got a little bit of WEP in my back pocket, that's fine. Yeah, it did say that message not sent, oops, removed, and try web address again. It's come up that. I think it might just be private to me. I don't know. I don't know how the YouTube chat works. This is all new to me. I'm not an expert streamer. So why do I prefer the base Yak 3 over the Yak 3P? Well, A, the battle rating. To be honest, this is a Yak 3 that's meant to be lighter and have 3 20mm cannons compared to the armament of the Yak 3. Now, straight away you're probably thinking, well, that's a good thing, isn't it? Because that means I've got the same brilliant product that I used to have, but I've got more armament. Well, yes, but you're also now going up against competition which is able to defeat the premise of the Yak 3. Now, when this arrived in the late period of 1944, it was notorious for one thing on the Eastern Front, i.e. the Yak 3 in general, and that was it was a plane which could outdo, welcome back Jake, it could outdo the German Focke-Wulf 190s and Messerschmitt 109s up to altitudes of 4,500 to 5,000 metres, because the Klimov engine, the VK107, I think it was the VK107, don't quote me on that, because they might, no, it was a 105 PF, sorry, was brilliant at medium to low altitude. And you're seeing this here already. We've got a Spitfire 109 up top. Alright Ivan, I'll catch you later, sir. Pleasure for you to come out. But you're seeing that here, we've got people above us already, a 109 and a Spitfire. Now, as a result, it means you're up against a much more competitive set of planes. And if people can get above you, which they never used to be able to in the base Yak 3 as easily, it means you're fighting an uphill struggle. Additionally, I personally find that the 320mm cannons are actually very restrictive. The 20mm BS cannon, the Berezin, is essentially a slightly upgraded clone of the Shavat cannon. But in War Thunder I find their effective range is no more than 400 to 500 metres, which means, as you can see here, until I close in, cut them apart, or if I go up against a fighter, which I hope to shortly, it's actually quite difficult to hit a target well. Especially in those high intensity boom and zoom passes, and here I've got a Lancaster actually trying to chase me. Now I'm not saying this is bad, but at the same time what I'm pointing out is it's got a number of limitations. Now, two 12.7s on a base Yak 3 have an advantage, which is a 12.7mm machine gun has got at least a range out to 1 kilometre. Too far away. Now, as a result, with a 12.7, I can probe people at long distance, make them bank a little bit, and then swing. With 320s, I've got to get close, and now I'm going to try that in the boom and zoom pass here, whilst reloading, because I like to live dangerously. Also, timing my reloads. Bad angle, really bad angle. Let's make it happen. Again, a lot of this stuff is subjective. You might find that in your experience with a 20mm Berezin cannon... Oh, what the hell's behind me now? Oh, it's an LA9. And he himself is... dead. Yeah, no, I'm not really paying attention here, that's why I'm getting myself killed, but this is actually quite fun because learning how to react to scenarios as they occur are good. But, I've lost what I thought about. Yeah, so it's subjective. I know some players who I've flown alongside who you give them a plane with a really low muzzle velocity cannon, they can hit stuff out to 2 kilometers. Well, perhaps not 2 kilometers, 1.5 kilometers, because they just love the feel of the gun. For me, I love my 20s to have a high muzzle velocity, and I like to have either a 50 cal to back up my 20 by giving me the extended range and the actual ability to mark my target, or I prefer to have a heavier cannon such as a 37, and really I'm describing the Yak 9P to you now, where I use my 20s to do the moderate distance damage, and then I can use my big cannon to cut apart the target at close, and for example the TA-152. So it goes between each other. So in terms of coming around to Elwes's question about do I like nose-mounted guns or wing-mounted guns, I prefer nose-mounted guns wherever possible, just because I don't have to worry about convergence. I can hit things at longer distances without having to ask myself, well, is the spray of my cannon going to affect me? So I do like planes such as the Yak 3 for that, or the TA-152, because the 20mm cannon are inboard to the wing, so I treat them as nose-mounted. And I prefer cannons like the Hispanos and the Mauser MG151 because they have those high muzzle velocities. Cannons such as the 40mm cannon on the KI-44-2 Otsu with a muzzle velocity of 250 meters per second in game, and if you want to put that into something everybody can understand, that's 1,000 kilometers an hour, which means the round can't outrun a P-80 shooting star in the middle of a dead vertical dive, which maxes out at approximately 1,060 kilometers an hour. Those cannons to me are atrocious because I've got to do so much to hit my target. If you see where I'm coming from, I can't just aim, provide a little bit of lead, do a bit of mental maths and then shoot. Instead I've got to do a ton of mental maths, then do a lot more mental maths because my target's evaded me before I've even considered firing, and that 109 is getting ready to bounce. He's going to do the swing, but I'm prepared for that because that's a tactic I use enough to know what he's going to do. And his friend in the Spitfire is on his way, saw that on the radar. And these two pilots know what they're doing. And there's your dodge. And if I got it right, yep, I've still got the tail control. He clipped the leading edge of it, but he hasn't done any damage. He should have come around a lot faster to save his teammate. As an analyst here, thinking about what could be done better. But that was close. No, don't kill pilots. It's about scoring victories, not killing people. And for those who are wondering, by the way, at the moment, because I know some of you like to know what I'm reading, so I do a lot of historical reading, I'm reading A Higher Call. Now, some of you may know about this as the Franz Stiegler incident, whereby Franz Stiegler was a German pilot flying a Messerschmitt 109, and he pulled alongside a crippled B-17 called Ye Olde Pub, and instead of shooting it down, guided it home. Now, I'm reading about that book, and a very clear thing has already been pointed out to me in there, is that the German pilot who gets analysed, Franz Stiegler, was taught this is not about scoring kills, it's about scoring victories and leaving pilots be. This is a war, this isn't personal, and I find that very interesting. Actually, when I read that, I went away and thought about how do I see myself in this game, and that's the logic I'm applying. I don't care about the win, I care about the victories I get on my opponents. But that's what I'm reading at the moment. It's quite a profound effect on me. But coming back to questions, Tiffering 44. What do you think about the new Ki-61 with Japanese cannons? So that's the Tei, the fourth in the series. Was that 109 under Liege? Jesus Christ. Really? Holy shit. Oh. Baron, you have to say hello to him. By the way, folks, if you're wondering, I've flown alongside Under Liege. He's a regular on So that's why I didn't die. Alright, pleasure, dude. Oh. I thought he mistimed it. Oh, alright, he was holding it back. That's fair enough. I am getting lucky tonight with the people I'm bumping into. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool, Jake. But coming around before we finish then, so the Ki-61 with Japanese cannons, I haven't flown it yet. I have heard very negative things about it. But I get the feeling it's just going to be the hay with the Japanese 20mm, which are unreliable at times. Oh, Under Liege, I don't even look at my chat, mate. But yeah, so I can't really talk about the Ho 5 mounted Ki-61. No, I take everything back I said about perhaps the 109 pilot was a little bit late. It sounds like Under Liege held that back. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this unfortunately has to be the end. Sorry, this has to be the end of the live stream. It's time for me to go watch a movie. It has been a pleasure to bring this to you on my 23rd birthday. One thing I want to say just quickly to you all, I appreciate all of you who have watched a part of this, have watched all of it, or just joined now when it's ending. Feel free to go back and watch it. I will save the stream to the channel. And also, I want to extend, almost kicking my keyboard off the table, a massive thank you to you all for allowing me to get to 2,250 subscribers. I can't be here unless I get the support off of you guys, and you guys are incredible. Whether we get to 10,000 subscribers one day or not, it doesn't matter. I love doing this, and I will continue to do it. And hopefully in 2 weeks' time at the next stream, I can bring a more subscriber-orientated stream. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and good luck in the skies.